Okay, so this is going to be a very short tutorial. I'm going to open up a clip that I've got here, a sequence I've got here called Journey to New York. Now, one of the things, again, I'm in the audio setup here, and in the timeline, I noticed that I've got, I'll scroll in here for you, I've got a series of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different clips that are narrations. So let's go to the very first. I'm going to play this for you and let you hear what this sounds like.
I was searching for something. I couldn't say what it was, but suffice to say, I would know when I saw it. I wanted to go to New York, but all that construction. And then, all of a sudden, it found me.
Okay, so this is a very, very common occurrence. And a lot of times it's a lot more severe than what we've got here. Let me raise this so you can see these audio tracks, narration tracks a little bit easier. And I hit my backslash key so we can broaden them out. I'll make them a little bit bigger for us here. Now, how does this happen? Well, if we're talking to somebody and we're interviewing them and we ask them something, a serious question, they're going to respond usually in a very low, calm voice. And that means their audio, even though they may have a lavalier, you may have a boom mic on them, or you're just recording something based using the camera on the microphone on your camera. When they speak low and they speak slowly, the audio is going to reflect that. But then if you ask them a question that something gets them excited, then all of a sudden they're going to be talking very loudly. Sometimes they pick up their pace, and that audio is going to be much different in volume than when they're talking in a serious voice like this. So as you cut this audio together to go with your B-roll in your project, you're going to have a series of peaks that are completely different. Peaks meaning the loudest point in any individual clip. So what we want to do is we want to be able to normalize all of that so it all sounds like it's at the same level, but we don't want to lose that excitement or the seriousness in your narrator's voice. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our selection tool here, and we're going to lasso only these audio clips. You can also do this by holding down your shift key and clicking each one of these. A little more time consuming, but that's okay. You can do it either way. All right, so what we want to do is right click any of these selected clips, any of them, just right click on them and choose. We want to look for audio gain. Audio gain. So as we're looking at this, there's my audio gain. It's not listed here, but there is a shortcut, which is the letter G. We're going to do it this way, audio gain. Now we get this wonderful little box here. And we have 4 options: set gain to, adjust gain by, normalize max peak, or normalize all peaks. If you're working in a situation where you're at a newscast, a news station, and you're the reporter out in the field, and you recorded something and you've interviewed somebody on the spot, and you've got to get that cut, and you've got to get that delivered within the next 5 minutes, you edit it, you do not have time to go in and individually adjust the volume on each one of these clips. You need a down and dirty way of doing it, and that meaning a very fast way to do all of this, and this is what you would use. So what we're going to do is we're going to enter a -8 to normalize all the peaks. So we're going to do set gain to, or I'm sorry, normalize all peaks. Excuse me, normalize all peaks. Then we're going to click this. You type in whatever your delivery requirements are. So if I'm a local, news network, I would deliver -6. If I'm a national network, I would deliver at -12. But we're going to go in between here. We're going to do -8. All right. So if I am an affiliate, a local news network, I know that I'm safe with -8. And when I click OK, what's going to happen is it's going to take each one of these clips and it's going to analyze each clip, and it's going to take the peak, the highest audio point of each one of those, and it's going to lower it to our -8. So let me scroll out of here, click OK, and let's go back and play this and listen to this again. And all of these are now going to be leveled.
I was searching for something. I couldn't say what it was, but suffice to say, I would know when I saw it. I wanted to go to New York, but all that construction, and then, all of a sudden, it found me.
Okay, let's look at that again. Hit my backslash key so we can see that. Now this time I'm going to play it, and I want you to watch over here. All right? I want you to watch -8 is going to be somewhere between -9 and -6. This yellow line is never going to reach beyond -8. Remember, these are two audio tracks. This is stereo. I can adjust them individually, but we set this one here, right? Because when we right-clicked here and chose Audio Gain, we chose Normalize All Peaks. So this one, if there is nothing that reaches -8 in this track, that will not be affected. It will not raise the highest peak here to a -8. It will only look for, in each one of these tracks, anything that is above -8 and bring it down to -8. So here I go back here. I have to put this back in, -8, where we were before, and click OK. And analyze this. Now watch as I play this up here. Just watch this yellow line.
I was searching for something. I couldn't say what it was,
Here's
but
our -8.
suffice to say, I would know when I saw it. I wanted to go to New York, but all that construction, and then, all of a sudden, it found me.
So not all peaks here had a audio that reached above -8. So not all of them were affected, but only those who did reach above -8 were reduced to -8. So that's a wonderful down and dirty way to normalize audio gain over a number of clips automatically. Very easy to do, fast, down and dirty. Let the computer do it for you. You already know how to do it individually, but if you don't have time, this is an escape route that you can take. All right, that's it for this lesson. Hope you enjoyed that.